kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now we get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Wolverines! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Oregon's offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Peavy keeps it himself.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line, the running back, to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Marsh. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense makes the recovery, but turnover on downs. He didn't get to the sticks. First down and 10. On the ground, it's Haynes. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's McCulley.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Wideout's now clustered. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st and 10 play coming up. Short hands. It's Benson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before it makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Touchdown, Ducks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That's caught. It's Morgan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines!
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. It's low. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the back gets the football. Got the 1st down and still motoring. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Micah James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to run it. It's Whittington. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. We'll see if they can keep that going here. There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Grab near the sticks. It's McCulley. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Important 3rd down play coming up.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. the air. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing his...
Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team pins it in and brings it down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job with his defense to prevent a big play.
Grab down the middle. It's low. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ducks! And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Point after, knocked right through. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The game moves the ball to the 34.
Tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Marshall. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Moore. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Timeout is called a touch strategy. You're late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Benson.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he decides to just roll it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. They've got him. So they leave points on the field. No field goal attempt. They come up empty, and that'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Defense is coming after him. Hunt over the middle. It's Benson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks churn out another first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Right through the tackle. They test the middle but get stuck. That run goes nowhere. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass caught. Second down now. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. The Ducks line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of the push to get anything going there.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep him.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On the run, it's Haynes. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Haynes. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game.
Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense really clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the extra point makes it 35-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the pass is broken up, but there's a flag down. Did they hit the quarterback late and bail out the offense? This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got
probably trapping for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build up a lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Offense will set up on first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's real in. It's Morgan. Second down after that short completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Marsh. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter? first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. In the red area, it's Haynes. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Moore. Tight end makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's low. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it. And
that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back at the 30 now. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Enough to move the six there. Sets up first and goal at the 7. And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Back to throw. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Extending the play now. Inside the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Moved all the way to the 38. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Benson. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Ducks begin a new series here, first and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Whittington. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Buck down at the 7. Lucia moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch in this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for the passing game. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Breaks into open space.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Wolverines are in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Moore. Catch made on the left side. It'll be Smoother right at the line for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and
the ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Powering through. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. A gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Marshall. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in